Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program for you, they bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I almost start with today's show. So after the match we play against Preston, Ateta don't do in press conference, and one of the key takeaway, even though we will still react to the press conference. So I think that they ask him about eating one area. So the summary of the long version of what he talk, we say we need to integrate one area brick by brick in the right order. You get so because instead of talk so many good things, like one area is a prodigy, and we'll see talk about that matter because I don't want to say that issue now like a major issue for many Arsenal fans. You get a lot of people want him to start playing now. Some say he should chill. You get so we'll see. Dissect other one, but away from that for now. So the way the match they go, so Arsenal beat Preston North End 3-0 for the EFL Cup, or if you like the Carabao Cup. So Gabriel Jesus, thankfully, the guy come back and he scored again after a very long time. In fact, last time he scored for Arsenal in January. They know how important this goal really did for him. Raheem Sterling for also scoring, but that last minute clearance with that Preston player do. You can't deprive him of your own goal. The guy just get frustrated one kind. Kai Havertz coming for the second half about Boston to show saying the senior man. Overall, in fact, me, I don't know that the 3-0 I predict because the type of Basato say this match, now match we say we're not supposed to worry ourselves. We're supposed to finish them this one. You get say if we won't beat them 2-0, so I go vex because 2-0 like say we pity for them, maybe they just go. So 3-0 at least is still something, but it could have been more because we could have scored like 5-6. In this game, you get so now after this match, now they don't do the tie. So I'm happy to let you know, say now Crystal Palace, now Arsenal will face for the next round of the Carabao Cup. That's the round of 8, quarterfinal. So if we beat this Crystal Palace, we will enter the round of 4. So don't forget the likes of Man City, they don't jabber. The likes of Chelsea, they don't jabber. Some kind Chelsea, Man City, those ones they don't come out. So some kind of people they already find their square root. So Newcastle today there. In fact, make a carry on go the draw gone. Tottenham Hotspur go face Manchester United, which is something they give me joy. At least one of them go jabber. Arsenal go play against Crystal Palace. Newcastle go play against Brentford. So Southampton go play against Liverpool. So far so good. The favorites now Liverpool, Arsenal, Spurs, and Man U on paper. Now Spurs and Man U they meet, so one of them will cancel themselves. So more we don't really overestimate ourselves. Say yes, we are the favorites. We need to take Crystal Palace serious. They're not be championship team. So for that match, thank God it's going to be happening at the Emirates Stadium. And I don't remember whether I think the semi-final is going to be played at Wembley. I think semi-final and final, though I stand to be corrected, but I think now Wembley they usually play those games. So we could just watch and see how all these things go unfold. So since we talk about the match, let's react to Arteta's post-match press conference. The video not too long now, about maybe 3 minutes or 3.30 minutes. So they ask him some few questions. So let's take a listen. In fact, the first question, okay, make I start first. The first question now on the attitude of the players, how would they play the game? Because the way the video take starts, then the first question will be audible. So I say make I let you know.
They certainly show that. So I'm very happy to be in the quarterfinals.
Unbelievable strike from Ethan.
Now the background is a bit noisy, but I don't write down all the questions, so I'm going to let you know the questions so that if I tell the answer, you now go understand what they react to. So the second question on Ethan Wanerigo. In fact, this press conference is supposed to be called Ethan Wanerigo post-match press conference because they ask so many questions about Ethan Wanerigo. So they ask him about the goal way the guy scored.
How is his development going at 17 that he can come in and take a game on like that?
He did it yesterday in training, so we're getting used to that. He's a big talent, he's got the right attitude, he's got the right players and context around him, and we need to make sure that we put brick by brick in the right tempo, in the right order, but we have some player there.
Now, you also have to talk, say, that's the way we see, we do for this pressing match. Saying just do one day you go for training. So for them, a normal level. But for me, we'll be like, wow. Now the manager is telling you there is a player, there's a prodigy, a highly talented player in talent in this player. So we need to take him like brick by brick. Brick by brick means now the context or the analogy of, so you build house. Not saying block, each go drop one block, drop another one like that, step by step. You don't go miss the step. So you need to take him careful. That's what I say, in the right context. And that he has the right players around him that can guide him. Now, for some of our community members, so they also say, make them start this boy, start them. I understand your sentiments, but I beg, Moku, dial down the tempo. And as a fan, when you see the manager talk like this about this player, what do you think? Do you think the manager doesn't know what he's saying? Like, don't you see it from the manager's point of view that we need to protect this boy and integrate him gradually? If it will come in from the bench, 10-15 minutes, get to the play, that is part of the integration. Unlike those where they say, starting. In fact, yesterday when we were doing the full-time analysis show, some people were saying Wanderers is ready to start for Arsenal in the Premier League. I can't ask one question. I say, if you talk saying they're ready to start, look at our next 3 games. We are going away to St. James's Park. We are traveling to Italy to play Inter Milan. We are going to Stamford Bridge to go and play away from them. Should Wanderers start all these games? Some people go on there quiet. They're not going to talk again. So now, so it just be now gradually, this boy will turn to something great. Me, I see him. The talent is there. You don't need Babalawo to tell you. So we need to be very, very careful with the way we speak about this player. Let's continue.
We have to kind of, I suppose, stifle a bit the development more.
Now, the next question now on Wanderers' future developments. Well, I think I want to explain, say, largely, it is dependent on the boy. Instead, will play a major role.
Yes, but, you know, he's going to really dictate how fast that's going to go, but I'm really, really happy with him.
What type of character is he?
Sorry?
What type of character is he?
Next question now, what type of character is Ite Waneri? I said this press conference, also call him the Ite Waneri post-match conference.
Well, so much personality there. You know, he wants to import himself, he wants every ball, he wants to make things happen. Outside around the boy is still a bit quiet as usual. He's 17 years old, very respectful. His work ethic is tremendous and he loves what he does. You can tell that.
Now, next question on Gabriel Jesus' goal winning score, because he don't play since January.
How much did Gabriel make that goal?
Yeah, it was since January, I think. So it's been a long time. That's gonna, I think, unlock that thing mentally and move on. But I think I had a good performance tonight.
Now, next question on bringing in Merino and Timber. You get, so you're gonna explain whether actually na injury do play, I will make you bring that. What's this up?
Mikel made a double substitution at half time. Was either of those enforced? What was it?
No, it was planned. So obviously we have a lot of issues in the back line. We wanted to share the minutes because we lost Gabi, we lost Ben as well on top of the other players. So we have to make sure that we wanted to be competitive, but we had to make sure as well that we protect players because we have a lot of games coming up now.
Now, on the next question, on Waneri's breakthrough, they ask him again.
Mikel, Ethan again, you know, sort of stole the show tonight.
You are late. We already talked about him, eh? That's a fine for you guys.
Yeah, that person that asked that question, I think I don't say they don't ask me Waneri because I don't already answer plenty. So you are just coming late now. You want to bring Waneri again?
Yeah, but Ethan, 2 goals against Bolton, another big goal tonight. You know, are we seeing someone really on the verge of making a breakthrough next game?
Certainly. If not, he wouldn't play tonight. He wouldn't play 3 days ago against Liverpool. He's there. I think he's showing every day what he's capable of. And you see his teammates, they give him the ball all the time. That's a grind. So we have some player there.
Okay. I hope you've got lots about Gabriel Jesus as well.
They ask again about Gabriel Jesus' goal again.
Was, yeah.
Okay, well, his first goal in 9 months. How was that for him to...
Very good. For you, I repeat myself, very happy. I think he's going to unlock that for him. I think he looks really happy. He's performing, his attitude is as always, but he needs that feeling that he can put the ball in the back of the net.
Now, the next question, the question just remained 2. Yeah, I think the press conference is not too long. The next question now on Ite Waneri's skill and technique.
Ethan? On there, and then, yep, Ethan.
Back on Ethan again, in terms of 17-year-olds in world football, can many pull off a goal like that with the skill, the technique? It's unbelievable, surely.
It is unbelievable, but he does it in training almost every day. He's got this quality, this personality is there to make things happen. He doesn't care who's got around him. If he needs to make the decision for his own, he does it. And yeah, he scored a fantastic goal tonight.
Look how he came into.
Now, I think the final question on Bukayo Saka getting minutes.
Players missing through injury. Saka coming on, was that just giving those extra few minutes to kind of build back up to his peak fitness?
Yeah, because when he's in the rhythm, he prefers to have that exposure. He traveled with us, so he always says that once I'm here, I prefer to play a few minutes, as well to protect Gavi as well, because he had a very big impact in the first half, so it worked out well.
Okay, guys, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, so that's the end of the Mikel Arteta press conference. Now, away from this now, there's this narrative where they fly for major or most Arsenal community. Say, Mikel Arteta know they give youth a chance. Mikel Arteta know like youth. So this morning, because I saw that narrative yesterday for the conversation, I don't see and and the one we can't even push me to go do research. Now the one where somebody can talk say, Unai Emery, nine groom Saka, nine make Saka who Saka be. So Arteta just they enjoy the boy. I say, I enter research mode. You get. So this morning, I want to open your eyes to some things, how Saka started, because a lot of us for this community, we know, yes, now Emery first gives Saka in debut, but how did Saka develop? How did he play? You get. This morning, I want to even prove to you, say even the Unai Emery, no even believe in Saka. Today, maybe you never heard that before. Today, I want to prove to you with empirical evidence. This evidence I've found online. You can just go and do your own research before you can say, CHUKS now lie or no be lie. First question where you go ask, when, not even when they even sack Unai Emery self, the first game when Saka first play, which game be that? The first one waiting for up, because he said Bukayo Saka made his Premier League debut for Arsenal on January 1, 2019. Now he making debut. So that was in a 4-1 win against Fulham. He came on as a substitute for Alexi Iwobi in the 83rd minutes, becoming the first player born in 2001 to play in the Premier League. This is the 2018-2019 season. Then Saka play in first debut for the league. Now, but that is not the first time where Saka they represent Arsenal. Saka don't play Europa League normal before they come play our league. Now, Saka starts for the Europa League November 29, 2018. That is the 2018-2019 season. So you need to understand, say 2018-2019, Saka get in debut. Then for the other one, he can't get in debut for the league. Now, away from this, come check when they sack Unai Emery. They sack Unai Emery November 29, 2019, 18 months after as head coach. Now, this sacking now for the 2019-2020 season. Now they sack him because this is November, this is the beginning of a new season. Now, when you can go check Saka statistics for the Premier League, because this is where the gist day. Now, here the information day. Just go for Google, just type Bukayo Saka stats. Go and look at 2018-2019 season. Where we say Emery first give her in debut 2018-2019 season. How many games he play for league? But he don't play Europa. How many games he play for league? Saka played one game in the entirety of the league. One game. But make I see cast your mind go back. For those who will say, Sachus, maybe I don't understand. Make I cast your mind go back. Saka already played that the one game. Now this one we will say the commodity will be put down. 83rd minutes. Now the one game we play, but he don't play for Europa League. So when you check the statistics, Saka played one game that season. Now the next season will be the 2019-2020 season. Now they can sack Emery. So Saka still played some games for Emery. Saka played 14 times. I think for about 14 times for Emery, because for those who know even they are aware, in totality, Saka played 15 times for Unai Emery. In totality, Saka played 15 times, just 15 for Unai Emery. But you don't want to say Emery self no get that belief, because when you look at the statistics, stats don't lie. If you give a player in debut, player don't play for Europa League, because when you go check the Europa League statistics also, 2018-2019, even the Bukayo Saka self now 2 times they play for Europa League. Just 2 times for that amazing season. But somebody go ask, say, she been a Emery playing for Europa League. We're not talking about domestic couple. We're talking about European competition. She been an Emery player. Emery get belief. Why Emery don't play for league? Why no start for league? This is now another. They try to open your eye to Another angle be say you feel never even notice. For those who they say Arteta no they give the guy play. Emery did nothing. That Bukayo Saka is who he is today. Now Arteta. In fact, let's go back to the statistics. Look the next season 2018 and 2019-2020. Saka played 28 games. Okay, 26 games. He scored 1 goal. He give 5 assists. Then you see the develop. The next season 2020-2021. Saka played 32 games. He scored 5 goals. He give 3 assists. You see the develop. The season where Saka can start to the better. Now be 2021-2022 season. When he played 38 games and he can give 18 goal and assist contribution. From there, moving forward, look at the numbers. So what this means is it took Saka 3 different seasons to understand the Premier League and know how to be successful in it. Since that 2021-2022 season, Saka has been like phenomenal. As in the goal. Arsenal now don't depend on him. Look at how many seasons when he don't play. For you to understand that when they say you have to be patient, Baba, you know they're easy. Now, only Bukayo Saka statistics I do for you today. Martinelli I just do small research, but if I say look at the post Martinelli now, the video go too long. Martinelli only played 11 times for Unai Emery, which means Martinelli where they see today, that Martinelli is Martinelli now. Give him his flowers. Give him his flowers. That Saka is Saka that you know today now. Make I even bust your brain. The entire time where Saka play for Unai Emery now as left back, the information are out there. Don't take my word for it. If I make I put some kind of statistics out there, you get, because according to the report we'll see, Bukayo Saka played 15 times under Unai Emery. You get. Now the Daily Canon come put out another report because there is still they tell you it's out there. They say it's typical of Emery not to overplay his role in Bukayo Saka's development. Now, when you read, come down, you see the youngster only made 15 appearances for the ex-Ghana head coach, not even hitting double figures for starts. Saka was also playing a different role back then, not making a single appearance on the right side until Arteta. It was Arteta who shifted him over to the right wing, and it was Arteta who played him 180 times in his first 202 games. These are the statistics out there. Saka had to be patient under Emery. Now, why they talk all these things? Because according to research, Saka is very regular for Lomberg on that 23 side. They play very, very well. Now, the question where you go to say, what if to say Saka no can't get patience? Saka can't do like as Amario Kozadubri do, as Obi Martin Chido do, as many other people, Omar Hutchinson, Balogun, all these people say, I want to play. Coach say, it's not your time. Like, I believe, say, then, Saka said, but they want Coach, you want to play now? Emery go, they say, it's not your time. You are not ready. What if to say Saka vex won't come out? Do we know what the future would have hold? We don't know because that is in the realm of speculation, but Saka was patient. Now, for those who say, Arteta no like young players, Omar Hutchinson, they beg and he no agree. Because they are Mario Dubry, they beg and he no agree. Obi Martin Chido, then beg and he no agree. All these people will no agree, will come out. Well, yeah, where them they? These are the issues. So please, when you are looking at all these things, other narrative, if other people they talk, they correct them. Say na lie. Saka is who he is today, na Arteta. Martinelli is who he is today, na Arteta. Saliba is who he is today, na Arteta. And they let you know all these things. So, all those narratives, please, dead on arrival. If you have any question, put it in the comment section. I will gladly reply you or debate you if you like. As I did like this, I couldn't do the research. Go in case you don't know me, you know how today. So at the end of the day, we'll just get patience. All right, let's enter other stories for the news of today. So now, Virgil van Dijk, Kokomasi are going to name 2 teams where him feel say be Liverpool's toughest to face. So if you face them, if you blink an eye, you get punished. So I say Man City and Arsenal. Say these 2 teams, so anytime where they play them, so you guys they at alert. You guys they way at alert. This report was put out by the Mirror. So on the Rio Ferdinand Presents podcast, Virgil van Dijk was asked about his toughest opponents and named Liverpool's 2 closest rivals. He said, I would say in this case, then that the City and the Arsenal, especially from last year, it's always tough against them. You know that if you're not focused for a second or slip up or whatever, you could get punished immediately. So I just like the fact, say, Baba, they praise us for the level where we don't do now. You get, they just very lucky, say, but the match we play recently, say they no collect. That go away and to disallow. They just did very, very lucky. You get. Now, on another issue now, where they for the front burner, Victor Gyökeres agents, when they confirm, say there's a possibility that this guy will go Arsenal, and the guy can they express some of their grievances. Now, first of all, Ojogo, will be one of the media houses for Portugal, the kind of report say Gyökeres is dissatisfied. You know, they're happy with the decision of Ruben Amorim to depart from Manchester United. Say now the door don't get thrown open to the possibility of a move, with the news that the Sporting Lisbon are finally willing to relent on the players' release clause. Now, they call it explain say now Arteta like the player and everything. In fact, if you read the entirety of the report, they say when Arteta wants this guy, say now Ruben Amorim and some people and then say, Papa no go. You get, look at our project. Our project is for the long term, because they tell Gyökeres sell the project to them, and himself joined them because of Amorim. Amorim follow and talk. You know how Arteta the follow players talk, go ginger them, wine them. They will come join Arsenal. That's so Ruben Amorim himself and Viana self they follow players talk. So that they battle the project. So now we say Amorim don't go, but back on the vex. He said the news that the manager has elected to depart from Manchester United has not been greeted kindly by Gyökeres or get one of his teammate again, Mortem. That one said they say the guy is a very, very good player, because Amorim's departure particularly left players with greater values such as Gyökeres and Hujman, who had offers to leave in the summer transfer window but were enticed to stay with Sporting Lisbon due to the project and the continuity of Amorim. So now you say Amorim come first, then go. They call the vex. In fact, now Victor Gyökeres agents call the talk say the day where they meet, that the agent Setinkaya Hassan, he said the day where they first meet, saying tell Amorim, say, see this boy, where you see, it is just possible because of you. Don't be saying only you. Now reason us from Coventry, say Moko can sign. But when they join because of you, saying bad your parole, he like you. At the end of the day, they come for the boy hand. That is why, as it be now, although Sporting say they don't want to sell for January, but from the look of things, from the way things they go, by the summer, this boy is going to be leaving. By the summer, they don't get a gentleman agreement. So till then, we will see how all these things will unfold at the end of the day. Now, for that same podcast to even Jivadai do, they call it ask us which defender really impressed him so far. Baba say, say Saliba. Say Saliba, say the guy don't develop into a top center. I say in fact, Saliba is making good steps at the moment. You get in recent years, Saliba he's the first one I have in mind now. He's a solid one. I think in possession, he's doing a good job. Ferdinand then asks if Saliba reminds Van Dijk of himself when he was younger. Van Dijk can confess, say, he no go lie. Say, I think if I'm honest, when I was at that age, I was nowhere near where he was today or where he is today. Obviously, that's the beauty of football. I like to watch other defenders and pick up so many stuff from them. That's why, see, Saliba, I just thank God for his life. I just thank God for his life. See, that guy, in as much as say in the beginning, he was not happy with the delay with Arteta. Look, no lie. He was not happy. He was talking tough, but he was still patient. He was still patient. At the end of today now, at the end of the day, all those loans we then give him, he can't build them up to make him the player where he be today. Because remember, the first time from St. Etienne still live on there. He finish in long term. They come and go Oginis. Instead they complain, say, I want to play. Coach say it's not your time. Relax. You go Oginis. Come out finish. I want to play. The sister and go Marseille. You see they complain. He go Marseille. Come enter the team of the season. You see the progression. When in the Oginis, say enter team of the season. He go Marseille. Come and enter. I think I can say yes. But at least for you to enter team of the season, you don't ready. Yeah, come. You get. At the end of the day, it is still there in the public domain that Saliba said, yes, those long-term way in go, even though he was not happy, having an issue. Say he really did tremendous wonders. Because they praise Arteta. You get. So that's what life be. See Emil Smith Rowe. Just Google Emil Smith Rowe stats. Make you see how many clubs Emil Smith Rowe don't go on loan. When they send them out on loan. What these things you have internet. Just Google Emil Smith Rowe stats. Check how many loan where that guy don't go. It's not easy. Look at him today now. He's at a club that doesn't have anything to do with relegation. They enjoy the midfield for there. They run things for there. Part of all those struggles in those years, when you say my coach don't want to play me, it prepares you for the future. Tough times prepares you. That's what life be. You get someone just get patience. This player and all of us love him. We just be very, very patient. Now, away from that also, We're going to talk about another player, Seth, where Arsenal send go Lazio. The reports what they get from Nuno Tavares. Let me say this guy don't get 7 assists in 7 games for Lazio in the Serie A. And you know the funny thing, for the contracts we send Nuno Tavares go Lazio, now obligation to buy, which means at the end of the season, that in loan, Lazio go trigger. So Lazio go pay Arsenal, I think 4 million or 4.5 million. Now the report's going to say Arsenal go they regret now, say this player can't bear for the final loan when he can't go. Because Arsenal look guys say the guy never really bear. Now Lazio, I think it was the president or the sporting director yesterday was saying the way this guy they play now, say even if anybody offer them 70 million, they don't go say the guy they give them joy. So that's how life is. For those who don't forget to know Tavares, this is how it looks like. He gets. And some people say, Sanchez will be that because you don't take away the guy play for us now. So that the guy be this. So by the Arsenal lovers, the biggest news of the day. Number first say Ateta they tell all those who they say start 180, start 180, start 180. Say me now calm down. Say this player is a prodigy. He's a highly talented individual. But we go need to integrate them brick by brick in the right order. And for me, that's okay. If Ateta decide tomorrow and I say 180 don't they ready, that's okay. If he decide say he never they ready, that's okay. That does not mean you cannot still give your own constructive criticism on saying Ateta should play him, but don't give destructive criticism to say Ateta doesn't know how to handle youngsters. No, I disagree with that line of thoughts. I don't put forward empirical facts from you to show you how Ateta developed Martinelli, to show you how Ateta developed Bukayo Saka, to show you how Ateta developed Saliba. The list goes on and on and on and on. Who was Odegaard when Odegaard joined us? Who is Odegaard today? Who made that a possibility? Many players. Who was Kai Havertz when he joined us from Chelsea? Who is Kai Havertz today? Many players. We talk Ateta and a baby coach. Come on, let's call it spade a spade. So, my dear Arsenal lovers, I think this is a fine place for us to call the show an end. So, till I come your way later in the evening to give you the evening news for them. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Get out. All right, guys. Bye-bye.